You may now begin your presentation.
In Korea, there are 300,000 people of developmental disability. Look back and ask yourself, how many of them have you met in your daily life? The answer will be no. The society chose not to involve them into our daily life.
Prejudice. Due to many biases we have on such people with developmental disabilities, we have not been able to engage them in our society. They certainly exist, but we just fail to discover them.
Then the question has to be asked, how can we acknowledge them among ourselves?
We believe the answer is to provide with an environment in which they work with us and grow with us.
Therefore, we as enactors have searched for business opportunities by focusing on their livelihood assets. Now, let me walk you through the footsteps we have taken for the past 1 year.
Let's kick things out of our first project, Be Able. The project Be Able has chosen to reinforce social and physical assets such as networks, institutions, and facilities required for people in need to maintain their daily lives.
In Korea, there are about 650 sheltered workshops. The purpose of the sheltered workshops is to provide job opportunities for people with developmental disability.
Unfortunately, 80% of their tasks are subcontracted. One of the problems is low income. The average income of workshop employee is 75% lower than that of this entire disabled. Moreover, subcontracted work cause of the problem. Simple physical labor and unstable tasks. These are not helpful for their earlier career development.
As we discover the problems, we approached various shelter workshops and met 비둘기 보호 작업장, which had the worst condition.
원래 저희 이제 비둘기 보호 작업장은 이제 중증 장애인분들이 직업 재활을 위해서 열심히 근로하는 시설이거든요. 저희가 하는 일이 단순 문구류를 가지고 와서 이걸 단순하게 포장하는 일이다 보니까 이 단순 포장이 너무 단가가 낮고 그 다음에 일이 불규칙적으로 들어오기 때문에 장애인분들한테 충분한 급여와 이런 안정적인 일자리가 제공이 어렵더라고요. 그래서 저희가 자체 쌀과자 브랜드를 개발을 해서 이제 하게 되는데 판로가 마땅치가 않아가지고 또 사업이 좀 어려워졌거든요.
2.5 million won. This is the workshop revenue of their first private brand. You might think this is not so bad, but what I told you, this figure is not a monthly revenue. Yes, 2.5 million won. This is the revenue created over the entire year.
The lack of management skills and market understanding led the workshop to a devastating failure. As we were initiating the project, we contemplated the following two issues. First, we set out to design the workshop's own brand in order to expand its business from unstable subcontract tasks so that it could be more sustainable and competitive. Second, we had to transform the people from simple labor provider to proactive and professional worker.
We had to consider the available assets of 비둘기 보호 작업장 to come up with actionable means to produce new products with its own brand. Personal capacity, adequacy of the career training, resources, and features of the product. Considering these four preconditions, we wanted to produce optimal production process. So we discussed them with our people in needs to select the business item.
To gain certain level of expertise in this particular field, we researched the market thoroughly and also consulted with Gillette. Through this process, we were able to come up with the recipe to make our own tea.
We then moved on to the stage of prototyping. While prototyping, we participated in offline events to meet potential customers. Then we 9 key ingredients by developing a supply chain with 삼주실업, 통명식품, 인투푸드 as partners.
Combining various ingredients, we created a product with great taste and flavor. Also, we paid close attention to up-to-trend packaging. After many beta testing, we finally launched the brand 우리다.
Lastly, we thoroughly stepped into the stage of marketing and expanding distribution channel. To get customer responses, we planned and conducted crowdfunding and got 86 people's participation and a total of 2.3 million won.
Also, the Able team participated in many conventions. Moreover, to expand our distribution channel, we acquired on and offline market such as neighbor store farm, flea market, and cafe in Haewon.
As a result, we were able to generate the revenue of 4 million won, a 350% increase compared to the same period last year. With this increase, the wage of the people in needs also increased by 150%.
Until now, we have just shown our new brand or product development story. However, our ending goal is not simply increase of revenue or making a private brand. We pursued this business for their sustainable rehabilitation.
Managing the new business the Able team created, people with developmental disabilities produced, packaged, designed, and sold their products at many market fields. In addition, they are going to start shipping foreign experience working in society. Most importantly, we contain all the business protocols into the job manual for their easy but professional working.
Recently, we are also going to go one step further to increase our distribution channels to achieve a revenue of 10 million won. We are currently considering an operating system that can extend these business models to other workshops so that it can be sustainable.
And when this happens, more disabled people can be a part of the society as professional workers. This is the final reach on our project, Be Able.
Now, we introduce our second project, Connect. The project Connect was designed to maximize human assets of the developmentally disabled. Concentrating on their individual talents, we help them land softly on our society.
비장애인에게도 그렇겠지만 발달장애인에게도 이는 매우 중요한 것입니다. 특히 발달장애인들은 사람과 계속 소통하지 않으면 계속 해야 되는 장애인입니다. 그렇기 때문에 발달장애인들에게도 이는 가장 좋은 재활 방법이라고 할 수 있습니다.
For anyone, doing work is prerequisite of becoming a part of society. Then the question has to be asked, what is the current employment status of the developmentally disabled people?
In Korea, there are a lot of career help centers and job call centers to support their job search. Unfortunately, even the few lucky ones who found jobs experience social isolation, which ultimately result in a vicious cycle.
Compared to the entire disabled, the service years of them is shorter by 100 months. We call this specialist.
발달장애인분들이 취업이 되시더라도 계속 오래 못하시는 건 환경적인 요인도 있지만 결정적으로 이분을 쓰냐 마냐 결정하시는 거는 사업주분이시거든요. 근데 사업주분이 나 이분과 좀 안 맞는 것 같다 이렇게 판단을 하시면 그 장애인이 이제 취업을 그만두시게 되신 건데 왜 일을 계속 못할 것 같냐고 말씀을 하시나 들어보면 이해가 부족해서인 경우가 사실은 상당히 많아요.
Here, Mr. Joe has a lot of certificates and enough computer skills, but disappointed by repeated matching of packaging jobs. In the end, he started to promote himself.
The fundamental problem is mismatching. The current support system fails to consider their aptitude for adequate job. This system lacks empathy and information how to find suitable job opportunity for them.
The only thing the society has discovered is that they are better at concentrating on something longer than the non-disabled. And the society is putting them in a simple labor just because they were proven to have the ability to concentrate better than normal people. But consider this for a moment. Is this the best solution we can provide?
Such awareness led us to initiate this project. From last year, we visited 50 relevant institutions and met with the developmentally disabled who are at work.
And we found a new discovery about them, the person with high functioning developmental disabilities. In other words, among people with developmental disabilities, there were several people whose cognitive ability and job performance can be improved just like anyone else.
We saw the opportunity, then we hypothesized. If we can discover their hidden talent and prove them, one more company give them more suitable tasks, and ultimately, more they find the job they really want.
We interviewed with many developmental disabilities and stakeholders and found their needs on employment. Based on the understanding our people in needs, we held job concerts to understand challenges on finding their jobs. Also, we planned and executed job mentoring program for 5 months, and in the process, we signed MOU with 3 welfare institutions.
The total of 120 hours of program and the participation of 27 people with developmental disabilities led to a smooth but meaningful achievement. 9 people of 27 went out to find a job, and 8 people of them successfully got a job as a part-timer.
This career education program allowed us to be motivated and understand our people. However, we needed more innovative and efficient solution. Having the field experience of job market of the developmentally disabled, the Connect team was able to develop a job aptitude evaluation tool customized for our people in need.
And then, we have put this tool on an online platform. This online matching service allows people with developmental disabilities to assess their job fitness anytime, anywhere. The screen shows the MVP version of online service we developed.
Once the people with developmental disability or their patron complete the job aptitude evaluation, the Connect team transforms into the evaluation result into a database and recommend the certain individual to the highly relevant company based on HR information.
From June 15 to July 15, total of 17 people in need has been able to find the most suitable company and position by using this MVP service. Through this, we estimated interest, competencies, and strengths of the people in relatively short time. And we began to identify the key information of human resource.
Now, we face the challenge of market screening in order to secure more corporate clients. Over the past 2 months, we met 15 corporate clients who might be open to hiring people with developmental disability.
And we found the very special needs of corporations. The HR managers wanted education and management support from us to assist people with developmental disabilities to assist soft landing in their companies. The key issue for the companies to hire the people was that it was difficult to manage after recruitment.
The Connect was determined to respond to the market needs. We strategically target the 2 recruiting services shown on the screen. First, we provide the service that increases matchings between job seekers and corporations by securing more HR data. Second, we act as an agency that performs managing and education for the newly recruited employees accordingly with the company's position.
Through 7 months of journey, we came up with the final solution for people in need. The final solution to provide applicant matching data and serve post-training services for new employees with developmental disabilities.
we are set out to implement the following strategic roadmap. Strategically finding more innovative ways to secure HR data of the people with developmental disabilities. Strategically networking with more recruiting corporations. By pursuing the previously mentioned strategies, we will build an HR platform that is best suited for the developmental disabilities.
Through this business, we want to prove that people with developmental disability can also accomplish various tasks and achievements. Over the past 7 months, Connect team has assisted and empowered 45 people with developmental disability to find the job they really want.
We have managed to form partnerships with 5 institutions and raised 42 million won.
We built job aptitude evaluation tool and online recruiting service that was customized for people with developmental disability.
The Project Connect is looking to grow into the most reliable HR service for the developmentally disabled.
We established a new social venture by practicing entrepreneurship.
Through Enactus, we transform problem into opportunity.
Opportunity to business.
Business to change.
Until they step out to the society with us. We below
Seeds of ability.
The presentation time has now expired. We will begin the Q&A session. All the judges may answer.
저는 잘 모르고요. 저는 비에이블팀이랑 코넥팀을 각각 파악해주는데요. 먼저 코넥팀의 경우에는 여러 발달 장애인분들을 인터뷰를 해봤을 때 그들이 현실적으로 정말 어떤 꿈을 갖고 있었는지가 좀 궁금하고, 그리고 코넥팀이 그들에게 제공해줬던 채용이 될 수 있게 해줬던 그 일들이 정확하게 어떤 일들이었는지 좀 궁금해요. 그래서 실제로 그들의 꿈과 우리가 제공해주는 일이 매칭이 됐는지가 좀 궁금하고요. 그리고 두 번째로 비에이블팀 같은 경우에는 그럼 T 개발이 18년 1월쯤에 이루어진 건지가 좀 궁금하고, 저희 원래 원칙상으로는 1년간의 활동만 참가를 해야 되는 거니까. 그리고 그러면 작년 2018년 초반 대비 올해 아니면 18년 하반기에 다르게 한 것이 무엇이며 그걸 통해 어떻게 매출 상승이 된 건지 두 가지가 궁금합니다.
네, 질문 감사드립니다. 저는 코넥팅 국경부장이라고 합니다. 일단 저희는 그동안 많은 발달장애인분들을 만나왔는데요. 발달장애인은 이제 법적으로 발달장애라는 분류를 묶어놨지만 22만 5,601명의 발달장애인 모두 굉장히 특성과 성향이 다 다르거든요. 근데 문제는 이걸 발달장애의 어떤 일률적인 평가 기준으로 묶어놨다는 데에 좀 근본적인 문제가 있습니다. 그 발달장애인들이 어떤 꿈을 갖고 있냐고 여쭤보셨는데 굉장히 다르다고 말씀드릴 수 있고요. 저희가 좀 파악하고 있는 어느 정도 고기능의 발달장애인 분들은 계속 배치되는 단독적인 업무 이외에도 새롭게 컴퓨터 자연스러운 컴퓨터 사용할 수 있는 업무라든지 사무직 업무라든지 또는 그런 직업에 대한 도전을 하고 싶다는 그런 꿈이 있었다고 파악을 했고요. 그리고 정확히 어떤 활동을 제공했냐고 질문을 주셨는데, 저희는 일단 이 발달장애인 문제가 어려운 문제를 넘어서 복잡한 문제를 치고 이 솔루션과 해결책이 굉장히 다방면 문제도 다양합니다. 저희는 먼저 발달장애인들이 취업 정보에 액세스하는 과정을 더 쉽게 만들어보자 하는 첫 번째 솔루션으로 취업 정보와 발달장애인 HR 데이터로 좀 더 비슷한 매칭을 해주는 솔루션을 기획해서
죄송한데 어떤 활동을 한 게 아니라 그래서 그들이 어디에 채용됐는지가 궁금한 거예요.
네.
요즘 발표상에서는 그냥 got a job이라고만 나왔기 때문에 구체적인 사례들이 좀 있으면 좋겠어요.
네, 일단 두 가지를 말씀드릴 수 있는데, 첫 번째로 저희 교육 프로그램 통해서 인터넷 테스트 대상자분들은 본인들이 스스로 직접 구식 활동하셔가지고 아르바이트, 4시간짜리 아르바이트 취업을 스스로 하신 거고요. 또 저희가 17명의 취업 매칭을 이어준 분들은 저희는 기업을 이어준 것이 아니라 기업 채용 정보가 이어졌기 때문에 스스로 채용 지원을 하시고 알아서 취업하셨다고 말씀드릴 수 있습니다. 저희 향후 계획은 기업과도 좀 이어주는 계획이라서 향후 계획 가지고 있습니다. 혹시
안녕하세요. 비에이블 PM 임선환이라고 합니다. 전 질문 주셔서 정말 감사하고요. 일단은 먼저 그 제품 개발 부분에 대해서 말씀해 주셨는데요. 저희는 정확히 2018년 10월 달부터 제품을 생산을 하고 그 전까지는 그냥 제품 개발 단계에만 있었고 여러 번의 시험회를 거쳐서 저희가 제품이 개발된 거기 때문에 그 사이에 시간이 있었고 저희가 크라우드 펀딩을 12월 달에 마무리를 해서 그 수익금이 이제 2019년 1월 달에 들어왔고 그 외에도 여러 가지 오프라인 부스를 통한 판매라든지 아니면 다른 그런 온라인 유니버시티판 온라인 입점이라든지 그런 수익금을 다 합해서 2019년 기준으로 400만 원을 달하는 것으로 확인이 되었습니다. 감사합니다.
코넷에서요. 매칭 이후에 피고용하고 고용으로부터 뭔가 사후벌을 가장 피드백을 받을 수 있는 수단이 계획 같은 게 있는지.
네. 첫 번째로 저희는 정보 접근성에 대한 문제를 제기해서 해결해보자는 차원 접근했었는데 일단 이 솔루션 자체에 반응이 있다는 건 저는 확인했습니다. 문제는 그 정보가 매우 제한된다는 점이었는데요. 그 이유는 온라인상에 있는 정보를 다시 이어주는 것이었기 때문에 기업에 대해서 구체적인 직무에 대한 그런 정보를 얻기가 어려웠습니다. 그래서 저희는 대상자분들과 또 여러 명의 기업 인사 담당자 인터뷰해본 결과 이 매칭에 대한 니즈도 분명히 있지만 문제는 이 매칭 이후에 관리라던가 교육할 수 있는 부분에서 기업의 그 발달 장애인을 이해할 수 있는 담당자가 없다 그런 걸 문제로 파악을 해서 저희가 이번 6월 말부터 새롭게 어떤 솔루션을 할 수 있을까 많이 기획하고 검증해보고 있다고 말씀드렸습니다.
Time has expired. Judges, please join me in thanking Team D for their presentation and hard work.